Hello all you clashers out there, this is Galaxis, and this time I'm bringing you the Team HBM update. So let's get a chance to take a look at this. This is going to be the first time that I'm actually exploring this myself, so yeah, everything's new to me as well. You can see that I did take a couple minutes here before we started to record, and I started leveling up these walls to level 12. Now you can take a look real quick, 288,000 and then 12,700 honor badges. So take some honor badges, take some mana, not too bad. We're all out of mana, so we can't take those any higher, and I don't really know if you actually need these much higher than that. I just sort of went full steam ahead on that. But here you can see that what I'm doing is I'm just dropping down the walls, and it randomly places those. The idea that I'm having is that it might just be easier for you to go ahead and fill in the entire area with walls, and then start to remove some stuff that you want to remove in order to make paths and pathways and stuff like that. So this way you can start to tweak the pathing, and you can start to get an idea of what works and what doesn't. So we'll start over here on this side. We'll just start removing some of this stuff because we want to be able to put the hero bases out, and got 6 hero bases to place, so we got to have a lot of room there in that area. So we'll keep on removing these, and I think that this is when it comes to this new game mode, I think it's going to be a learning curve. I was watching Xander play earlier and Cushman, and they were having some issues here being able to get people to join right. I mean, there's a lot of different things going on, so let's explore this together. What I'm doing now is I'm just opening this up a little bit, going through and making a little bit of space. I know that I'm not going to be able to put my entire set of towers down if I'm going to be using walls, so some decisions that have to be made there. But let's see, we'll go ahead and we'll hollow this out a little bit more. I'm looking for 4 on the end there, but 3 wide. So you can look here. We're going to need to go ahead and get rid of a few more of these. And yeah, they're getting really close to having enough space to put in there. So yeah, we'll just take that one out. That might actually get in the way for us. So let's see. What we have now is we just have the basic shape. So we'll go ahead and start to see what all we can fit in this space. I'm thinking to start out, we'll just try with 3 walls, and then we'll put a couple towers down, and then we'll see how many towers we can have out with our hero bases to see, just what can fit in this area. And might have to tweak it a little bit, but that's okay. So you can see how this works. You just go in, you choose what you want to put down, and from there you have the choice of sort of arranging things, moving things around a little bit. So you can see it's clear that we can't fit 3 bases and 3 towers and our hero bases on there, so we're going to have to eliminate one of these. We'll go ahead and remove that one in front, and so that's opened up enough space to be able to put those hero bases in there. So now we just got to sort of figure out what will work. And yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty cool new game mode that they have. We'll get a chance to see here in just a few minutes what it's like to try and get in a match. And from what I was seeing earlier with Xander and Cushman, they were having some issues being able to join matches, so it might be best to just get a strong crew together of friends and be able to take on that, to do Team HBM together in order to just eliminate some of the hassle, because it looks like it's going to be a lot like Mesa, just standing around and hoping you can find somebody good to battle, to go into battle with. So that's we're going to get a chance to check that out. So this is not looking too bad. You can see you can rotate your base so that your opening there can be oriented to different positions. So that's going to be huge to be able to do that, especially when you're out and placing your stuff on the field. So I don't know about this, how this is going to work. I'll go out and try it, and we'll look at some of the other designs that other people are working with too, because it's pretty new to everybody, I think. So we're all trying to figure it out. And you see I got all of my attempts up there. All the swords are full, so ready to go here. Now, looking around here, you know, you got some people who are doing only towers, some people who don't get it at all. They're just doing nothing but walls. So a lot of variation going on. Okay, so it looks like where you're clicking at is where you're gonna place your base. So let's see. Oh, and they all left. Okay, so this is sort of what you're looking at. You're going to be, you know, just trying to look for somebody that's going to be strong enough to be able to, you know, to join with you. So yeah, it's not looking too good so far. Just trying to find something that'll work, and the guy has a pretty good crew. Yeah, that you know, that is going to be an issue, and I don't know if I'm going to want to spend this much time trying to get somebody to join with me. It's sort of like HBM, just standing around wasting a lot of time. So you're going to want to try and probably put together a crew that you know, folks that you can rely on to be able to accomplish that, because nobody wants to waste time standing around here hoping that we can get somebody to join up with us. So you know, that is going to be an issue, and I don't know, maybe they're going to have a way to resolve that, but I can see that being a problem. You know, I have a lot of people coming and going here, so that's the type of situation. And oh, you see, that's what the problem. I didn't have any heroes on my hero base, so you know, that is an issue. I got to get that taken care of real quick. Let's go ahead and form the team and yeah, put our heroes out. So this might happen to you. If it does, remember, and that probably has a lot to do why nobody wanted to play with me. So remember that. That might be something that you might run into. I made the assumption that you know, my heroes were going to be on the same basis that they were in my regular game mode, but no, not at all. You don't have any heroes on your base, so you know, I didn't actually notice that. So that was you know, something that was going on. I'm steady looking at everybody else's heroes, and they're looking at mine like, no, we're leaving, we're out of here. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Let's make sure that we have everybody in the right position. We're going to go ahead, we'll get my Thunder God out there. Go ahead and get the Mortep out there, and got to make sure to get our Cupid. Let's go ahead and get the little guy out there. Okay, so now we got our crew, and this might actually turn out a little bit better. You can see if you rotate that, you can get a chance to see what the pathing would be. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, but we will get a chance. Okay, so there we go. Now we're looking a lot better, and you know, that's going to probably make a big difference in people wanting to battle with us. So all right, so look at this. We got a little bit crazy going on there. Yeah, he just rotated his orientation, so that's cool. And yeah, this isn't looking too bad. I think we might be able to work with that. He has his set up so that everybody will come in there. And oops, I accidentally moved off of my oh man, they all left. Okay, so yeah, don't do that. You accidentally click on the wrong spot, your guys move, and people will leave because they get freaked out. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can get somebody good together again, or we'll move to this position. Oh, now he's moving to that position. So you can see how this is sort of going to be confusing. It's like musical chairs. You just don't really know who's going where. My position isn't right. Yeah, and we were counting down, so they left. I was going to get ready to try and rotate that, but I didn't get that in on time. Okay, it looks like this might actually work. Not too bad. Got all of our crew set up. You got, you know, I don't know about my orientation of my base is a little bit different than everybody, so I might be looking at changing those, as my guys are out there in the front. Might have been nicer to have them rearranged, but here we go. We'll go ahead and see how everything works here. So, from my understanding, they just keep coming at you. There aren't any waves here in the Wretched Gorge. They just keep on coming at you. So, you got to be prepared for that. And it looks like they're going to just all sort of hit there. You got some Draculas that are about to get active here real quick, and that's going to help out everything, sort of handle some of those guys. But yeah, it looks like the best thing to do is just to have everybody clumped up in the middle, and you can see my guys are going to run out here now. I can see them moving on up to meet that dragon and those couple dragons that are coming up there. The twin dragons can be a problem, but yeah, we didn't have a problem taking them out. And now you got the boss here, and looks like he's in there. He's definitely doing some damage on people. It's sort of, because my guys are off to the side, they're not close enough to actually be in the battle. So that's another part of the issue of not having my hero bases grouped right. So that's something I'm learning, just like you guys. I'm learning the best way to set it up here, and it looks like you might want to make sure that you have them all grouped in the middle. Because I would like to have mine where everybody else is there. So let's see here. Dracula is not doing too bad with that guy. We're getting those max blows in on him. Yeah, he's definitely taking some blows. I don't think we're going to have a problem being able to win this one. Whenever that shield comes up, he's just taking 0 damage. But as soon as it drops, we're maxing 60,000. Okay, cool. So we got a victory on that first one. That's excellent. So what do we get? Got red crystals. Okay, there's blue crystals, and I don't know, is that a crest box or what that's all about? But yeah, looks like I don't know. I mean, the rewards weren't really that impressive. I got some red crystals. Looks like a large red crystal pack. So yeah, we're gonna just move these around a little bit. I'm going to group my hero bases together so that they're all grouped together, and that way it'll be like everybody else. And I think that's really going to be the best option, is they just have everybody grouped together. And let's see, we're not having enough room here. So in order to do this, I think I'm gonna have to hollow out a little bit. So we're gonna have to take a few of these walls out in order to fit those in. So we'll go ahead and we'll just eliminate a couple of these walls real quick. Just sort of make a little spot for those towers to fit in. You only need a space that's 3 wide. So we'll go ahead and do that. Take that one and drag that down. Okay, and now we can be able to put those in. So we'll put one there, put one there, and yeah, that should be great. So we'll go ahead and that's going to give us a chance to have all of our heroes in where everybody else's heroes are. Gives us a better chance of survival. And you can see, if you're doing it like that, you can go ahead and rotate it and see that the pathing is working. Everything is working fine. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get on back into the Wretched Gorge, and we'll see if we can get some more victories in. I'd love to see that victory, and I'd like to see what other rewards they're offering, because that, I mean, just really didn't look like a really great payout on that first one. So let's go ahead. We'll check this out here real quick. First, we're looking to see if we can find a crew of people that are pretty strong. So we're looking for pumpkins right off the bat. I guess this is going to be just like the Mesa. You're going to really be looking for pumpkins. You really want to have strong crews, and that means that they're usually going to have a pumpkin duke. If they don't have a pumpkin duke, it's very questionable, but maybe if they have other heroes, it might work. You can see we're just having a heck of a time finding somebody to actually battle with. People are coming and going, and just sitting there by yourself for a while. I see a Multanica. Yeah, this might not be too bad. let's go ahead and get on in there. Okay, cool. So we got in. And what's that guy doing? All right, so 15 seconds. We're on a countdown. We got everything set up. I see a Multanica, got a Dracula, you know, got an Ares. Yeah, that's looking pretty strong. Okay, so check it out. We'll see if we can get us another victory. Look at that. Got some pretty strong people. I didn't see a lot of pumpkins there, though. Only a couple of pumpkin dukes. Well, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's. I think we might be missing one pumpkin, but we should be able to work with that. Okay, so they're coming right on in. We're taking a lot of aggro there. My pumpkin is outside of the wall. I wish he wasn't outside of the wall there, but not too bad. My Atlanticore went out there and procced on a couple people, and my pumpkin now just ran down the path. What is he doing in there? You know, guys, I think I just lost my pumpkin. Oh, man. Okay, well, got that Lost Realm boss has come over, man. He's just flying over the top there, and he's doing a lot of damage. Now, Ares is proccing on him, trying to keep him from proccing. But he's really deflecting a lot of damage, so that's really making, or not deflecting, but you know, the reduced damage, the shield is up. He just not taking very much damage at all. Looks like we're not doing too bad, though. We got him about halfway, so it's not looking too bad. Got Multanica there. Still got, okay, Multanica is now going to turn on him to face him as he's coming in. We got that Dracula that's just sort of standing on the side, not really getting involved. Another Dracula there that's right in the mix, and then you got the Cupid. Wow, you know, it's not really. It was looking pretty good there for a minute, but it's actually looking not too good here. We're almost at a minute, and we're still, you know, a little under half health. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to do this because we just didn't quite get the right attack on him. You know, maybe if there was like a Santa Boom or somebody there that was actually able to do some, you know, some damage on this guy, but he's really getting away with, you know, 39 seconds. We're not going to have enough time to beat this guy. Man, oh man, oh man, he just got away. I guess there's still a chance. It's pretty close. Not looking good though. 25. Come on, man. Come on. And I'm fortunate that my Amortep, my Druid, none of my guys were able to get involved with this battle because that guy's crew was strong enough to keep him there, but not strong enough to kill him because we're 7 seconds. We're not going to make it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so that boss did us. That's a failure. He did us in. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll try this again. See if maybe we can find a stronger crew. We're going to need to. So you seen that time that guy had a Multanica. I don't know exactly. I didn't see what it was that was being targeted, but maybe it was you know, somebody that boss was targeting that he couldn't kill. You know, so he was getting reduced attack. A lot of stuff was going on, and he was not able to actually kill them. And it might have been better if he would have killed them, because then he could have came in and met the other Dracula there and met my Amortep and everybody. So okay, this isn't looking too bad. I don't know, that guy up there, he has his Dracula and all his crew is out on the outside, you know, but 7 seconds. That started at 7 seconds, you guys. So this is you know, this starts a little bit early. So you got to be watching for that, because you don't want to get stuck moving and trying to move when it could start at 7 seconds. Okay, so this guy, they attacked him first, and that's not really what I wanted to see happen. But he knocked them out with no problem. Okay, and then you got the double dinosaurs, the twin dinos that's come in, and they're trying to attack that guy over there. My guys are holding their own, no problem. Here comes the twin dinos coming down my pathways, and you can see my guys aren't having too much of a problem. And there is the boss. Okay, the boss just comes flying in like Oh, goodness. So Atlanta Core shielding up, took those guys out, and now we're all attacking this boss. And yeah, he's definitely taking some damage in there. But he's moving right on through people. Oh man, I don't think we're gonna make it. This guy, he came out and he just really put some work in, man. And my Atlanta Core is pretty much one. Yeah, I think I got a couple of my guys are in there. I see my Mortep in there going off. But yeah, it's pretty clear. At a minute and a half, he doesn't even have, barely any of his life gone. So that didn't work out. That didn't work out too good for us. We'll go ahead. We'll start over again, as that one didn't work out. Okay, so the Wretched Gorge, boy, it's no joke. If there isn't any guaranteed win, we had a pretty strong looking crew that time, but couldn't quite put it together. So you see, it's times like that when you're just sort of sitting there by yourself. It's like, I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll switch my people's position. I don't know about my pumpkin being on the outside right there. Maybe switch the position of Mortep with the pumpkin. So get the pumpkin over there and slide this around. Get Emo on the outside here. And that actually might work a little bit better. And we got our 505 Revive on Atlanta Core. He's probably in a pretty good position because the people who are coming in from the side, I'll go ahead and keep him in there where he is. And let's go ahead and see if we can get into something. Okay, cool. This isn't looking too bad. The pathing is set up pretty good there. Come on and join in. Switch your orientation, guys. They got to rotate. That guy needs to rotate real quick. Okay, cool. Right on. Okay, so these guys all seem to know what they want to do, and that's really good. Got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's random because one time it started at 7 seconds, one time it started at 3 seconds. I seen it start at 5 seconds. So I mean, that's going to be something that IGG is going to have to work on, but so far it's not looking too bad. I like it. Seems to be pretty fun gameplay, pretty exciting. There's no guaranteed win, even though you got pretty strong crews. We got a Death Knight in there. We got several Aries in there, and they chose to come down my side first. Probably not good for them because I'm crushing them up real quick. And then let's see, the other twin dinos went down that path, and then they're starting to hit us, and here comes the boss, and he is coming on my side. Okay, so wow. Okay, coming directly at my guys. My Atlanta Core put his shield up, so that's going to take a lot of those little guys out. But looks like my guys are getting whacked off there. He's smashing my dudes, man. Pretty much my whole crew is gone. And I said whacked off. I meant whacked. He whacked my crew. Oh my goodness, my guys are all dead. Okay, so it's up to the rest of these guys to be able to hold it down. But with those 2 Aries on it, shouldn't have too much of a problem. Although I don't see any other pumpkins. No other pumpkins out there. So that's a little bit scary. A minute and a half left. He has quite a lot of life left. Man, I don't know. This isn't looking too good. It isn't looking too good for us. Yeah, I think I'm going to get ready to call this. I don't think this is going anywhere. The timing, I mean, the guy under a minute and he still has that much left. It's just not going to happen. And I don't know if I just didn't see, there's no pumpkins left. I don't know. I didn't look closely, but there may have not have been enough pumpkins to start that match. So that's, something to keep an eye on. Yeah, I think I'm going to just go ahead and call that real quick and we'll just move on. So that's 2 in a row that I had to call. That, you know, we started to do the damage, we survived, but my guys, I lost my guys pretty quick, and that's a big part of it. I have a 7 of 9 pumpkin, so he would have made a difference, but I don't think it would have been enough to actually kill that guy. So this level 1 guy actually has, it looks like reduced damage is what he has. So yeah, looks like this actually might work out. Not too bad. We'll go ahead and I'll switch my come on, let me get in there before these guys. Okay, see, it just took so long that they wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't hang out because it was taking so long for me to switch. I mean, that is pretty frustrating when that starts to take place. So here we're waiting, trying to get in. There is some glitching going on. Things are happening that's, you know, causing this to glitch out a little bit. You know, I don't know exactly what the deal is on that, but they're going to have to get that repaired because that is going to be a problem. Look at all those pumpkins. Okay, so we got the 3 pumpkins. We got a Dracula. Got the Spirit Mage. Not looking too bad, and that started really early. As you guys see that started way early. Okay, so let's see how we do. Now this guy has magic towers. That might actually be the way to go. Magic towers will slow people down, slow the boss down. So I'm gonna start working on probably, you know, think about putting magic towers out next time instead of putting out the arrow towers. And yeah, this isn't looking too bad. You got that spirit down there procking. Yeah, he took those guys out. And so now, what do we have going on? We got the 2 twin dinos trying to come in, and they're actually stuck at those walls. So it might be a good idea to leave walls closed. That's something that I'll be looking at also. But this boss is just coming right on in, and my guys aren't having too much of a problem over there taking care of that crew. Now that boss is in the middle. He is destroying stuff. And yeah, he's not yeah, he's not gonna go down, not at all. So this is pretty much over. I mean, that's my crew that was standing there. We're out of here. So that, you know, it's not so easy to get a win. Not so easy to get a win here, guys. So we're gonna be looking for destroyers. We're going to be looking for some pretty high level people to come through. You're going to need some beasts to be able to beat these. You know, we've gone through a couple of them where we had to quit just because, you know, we just didn't have the force, the strength to be able to take the guy down. Now, you can check this out. It looks like a pretty cool crew. What's that guy doing up in the corner? I don't know. Okay, so he left. Everybody left because that other guy was sort of beating around the bush. And that's an issue. So I think after we all play this for a little while, play this game mode for a while, it'll start to become apparent where people need to actually, you know, land at and put their bases at, and that'll start to be a lot clearer. You know, I know because it's a new game mode that people are just really confused on what they need to do. And so you can see that clearly, you know, there's going to be some tweaking that needs to be done in this game mode. But, you know, so far, not too bad. You know, personally, I'd like to see better rewards come out of here because I only got some red crystals. And I've already spent like a half an hour in here and I've only gotten some red crystals out of it. So it's like, is that really worth the time and the hassle to do this? I don't know. You know, that's going to be a question that I think a lot of us are going to be asking ourselves. But yeah, it's just not working out. We're going to have to go out of there, try and get a new crew. And let's see here. Yep, it's just back and forth, back and forth. This really reminds me of Mesa. And you know, I go into Mesa with my guild, so I think that's what we're going to be doing with the Wretched Gorge is trying to get together strong guild mates and just put together a crew. So let me get in there. You see how that's delaying. Now those people could have just left if they didn't give me a second to get positioned. Now what's going on here? And now it just doesn't want to come on and stay in position. Okay, got it in position right on time. And okay, cool, right on. It looks like we're going to actually get to see another battle, and hopefully we can get a victory and get a chance to see what type of rewards we can get out of that. Let's see the crew here. We got some Draculas. We got the all 4 pumpkins that we need. So yeah, we're pretty good. Let's go ahead and see what is going to happen. Okay, so we got the double dinos coming in on this guy over here near the bottom, and he's got a Dracula and Mortep. So not going to have a problem taking them out. And then up here on the other side, we got a bunch of guys coming in. Not too much of an issue with them. Now those dragons there are trying to continue to attack that Dracula, but it looks like and the druid, all he has a reviving druid. So that druid had dropped out but popped back up and now dropped back out again. Okay, Lost Realm boss is in here, and he's doing a lot of damage there, but he's ran up right on my Lanacore. I think that is my Lanacore. Yeah, procking there in the middle. And so let's see if they can hold their own against this boss. It's not looking too good because he's attacking. He is getting hit back, so his damage is being deflected back on him. This is actually something that I wanted to see whether that actually will work. So you can see here he is attacking my Atlanticore. There my Atlanticore just put a shield up, and so you can see that the damage is being deflected. He'll do like a 14,000 damage, and then he'll start getting that back. 12,000 back to him, 12,000. Every so often he does looks like a 29,000 blow, and that was going back on him as well. But yeah, he took Atlanticore out. So yeah, it's pretty clear that we're not going to be able to make it through here and be able to beat this guy. We just don't have the firepower here. He took out a lot of guys as they came in. So it's pretty much another failed attempt, and he just dropped another one of my guys. So yeah, it's clear we're not going to be able to do it. So we will go ahead and I'll just pull the plug on this one. We'll see if we can try one more time. And I know this is a little bit of a longer video than I usually post, but I wanted to put that up for you guys because I know that there's a lot of people that are out there that are under 20,000 might and can't even enter. So it's an opportunity for you guys to see what's going on. A mid-level player, just out here trying to figure this out, and it's definitely difficult. You can see you got to keep on waiting around. You're hoping for a configuration. That can be a little bit trying, and it takes a little bit of while for your guys to move when you're trying to move them in. We're hoping that guy come on and come down here and see. Yeah, when we just lose the opportunity when for some reason or another everybody decides to leave, and it's probably because we just don't want to start. This thing is starting at like 11 seconds sometimes, so I mean it's a variant and when it's going to start or not, so that's an issue. It's one of those deals that we're going to have to probably have a crew that you like to go together and get with, and if you don't have a guild, then this is the time. You just want to jump in and you want to go find a guild. Now you can see these guys here have garrisons all on their towers, so that's something that I need to jump on real quick and get my garrisons on my towers, because that is going to be a big part of it. Making your crew strong enough to be able to hold their own. That's going to be a big deal in this game mode. But yeah, it's just hit and miss. It's like, okay, I'm just waiting. You can see them popping in, pop out, pop in, pop out. So I guess they all want to make a run at it up here, and it looks like we have a pretty good setup. Okay, everybody here, we got the pumpkins. Well, we got 3 pumpkins. The guy over there, he just doesn't have a pumpkin, but if he moves his guys around, see, he just took a little bit too long, and the rest of the guys went ahead and just left. So it's one of those things that can get to you. It can be a little bit frustrating. Okay, this guy, he would switch his orientation, and rotate it right. And that guy's got to rotate one more time. There we go. Okay, so now we have everybody in the middle. We have our pumpkins. We have pretty strong crew. Got an Aries, got an Orc's Bane, a bunch of Cupids. So yeah, this looks pretty good. Looks like we might get a chance to see one more victory. You know, that guy has an Ice Demon. I think he has that there, possibly to slow down some of the incoming crowds. So that's cool. You know, you might want to think about throwing an Ice Demon on your crew, because that would be killer to have that option. You know, opportunity to slow some people down. So they came right down my path, which is probably pretty good for us because I have a pretty strong defense set up over there. And so we took them out, and then yeah, not having a problem at all taking these first couple groups coming out, looking for that. There the boss is. Okay, so, and he's coming in right where my guys will actually be able to come in and get active on it. So that's really, really good. Got a Santa Boom going off, so it's going to be slowing that guy down. My Thunder God almost died, but then he jumped back over, and he's, look at that. Look at that. We just took that boss out. Okay, so you know, there was some stuff going on. There's, let's see, I got red, there's some blue crystals, and another one of those boxes. So I have to try and get one of those boxes so I can see what those are. But yeah, man, you know, that was a quick one. We just knocked that guy right out, and it didn't take very long at all. So that was pretty sweet. And it was probably had a lot to do with the Santa Boom slowing him down, so he didn't get a chance to, you know, do anything as far as being able to proc. He couldn't do anything to stop us from being able to just continually run away. And then the guy had that Ice Demon out there too, so that was slowing him down. You know, I didn't see all of the people there. It all happened pretty quick, but you know, it looked like we had a lot of people there that could work. And look at this, we got 2 Multanicas, we got 2 Draculas, we got 2 Aries. We got a lot of people in this one, so we should be able to get a pretty good victory. I see Santa Boom, a couple Santa Booms, Orc's Bane. Yeah, this is a strong crew. So let's see if we can get one more victory in here. This is my last attempt. See if we can get one more victory. And wow, that guy has all of those magic towers. Those are max level magic towers. Yeah, we're not having a problem at all with these guys. I mean, wow. You can, up here is where the twin dinos try to come in and attack. And you got another crew that's coming in over on my side, and then there's the boss come flying in. So let's see here. Got Aries procking on those guys. I see that yeah, all of the crew that was with the boss just got took out. You got Multanica breathing fire on this guy. There's no way that he can sustain this much damage, so I'm sure he's gonna drop here. As soon as he moves a little bit closer, then that pumpkin can target him. You know, there's a 180 pumpkin there, probably 9 of 9. But it looks like somebody that he is targeting is actually withstanding his blow. So that's a little bit of an issue, but just need him to take that guy out. As soon as he does that, he'll move forward, and at that point, everybody will step up to him, and he'll just, I'm sure, drop pretty fast. But a lot of time is definitely counting off the clock here. So getting a little bit anxious that yeah, there he just dropped somebody, and so everybody's starting to step up. Pumpkin just came out on him. Yeah, it's only going to be a matter of seconds, I think, before this guy goes down. 60s, 60s, 60s. Yeah, he's out of there. Okay, sweet. So what do we get this time? What do we get? I usually just let it give me what I get. Okay, cool. So we get one of these boxes. Excellent. So now we get to see what the boxes are. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and we are all out of attempts. So you guys saw me use my attempts here, and that was the first time that I ever went in there. So let's go and see what we got. I want to find out what that box was real quick for you, so we can see what that was. Let's see, not that. Got a lot of other stuff. It's a yellow box there, the Wretched box. Grants random rewards. What will we get? And they're worth 5,000 blue crystals too. Okay, I just got a level 1 tenacity. Really? Level 1 tenacity? I mean, I don't know. I'm not really impressed with that. I would have probably preferred to sell it for 5,000. if that's the type of rewards that they give. So we'll have to be keeping an eye on that, because I don't think that was very good payout, but this may just be, the luck that I had on that. So let's go ahead. We'll roll a couple gems here real quick. I got a couple gems to roll. Got a Cyclops. Got a Crystal Ooze. Okay. Was hoping for like a Santa Boom or something. I need some